Hi everybody, welcome back to Cassie's Quilts. I just want to show you real quick what I've been working on when I said Easter. See the it's called a half square triangle. Goes in half, and you have your pretty seam back here. Okay, that's that, and then of course the Easter bunny. Aren't they cute? I'm going to continue to work on these. And then I have the Easter 4 block. See how even those meet in the middle right there? And I know those are upside down. I wanted them upside down. But see how it comes together 4 blocks and meets right here in the middle? If you look on the back, see how it goes in like that and meets in the middle. And then there's this one. The Easter eggs. Those are as far as I've gotten so far. But as I do them, I'll show them to you, okay? But that's all I'm doing, is I'm doing it this way, and I'm doing it that way. So, the four blocks and the half square triangle. So, anyway, today, we are going to start on our, over here. Okay. We're going to start on our Bargello block, or quilt. This is a Bargello quilt. See how it goes up, down, up, down, up, up. It looks like it's going to be really hard, huh? It's not. It kind of looks like a butterfly here in the middle. I like it. But it's not going to be hard at all. When we get done, it's going to be 55 by 70. Okay. Remember I told you get this at Blueprint. That's where I got mine. Okay. But if not, that's fine. You can follow along. Okay. This kit includes a printed version of your pattern. Be sure to read through your entire pattern before you begin cutting your fabrics. In some cases, a digital version of your pattern may be available for download in your library. Okay? This one is. See? One printed, one digital. Alright. Make sure your rotary blade is sharp and ready to go. Okay, a sharp blade will require you to use less energy when cutting. If you see small threads still intact when you cut through your fabric, that's a good indication it's time to change your blade, okay? Okay, make sure your machine. We're preparing our sewing machine by ensuring that our needle is sharp, okay? Are you experiencing breakage of your top thread or skipped stitches? Do you hear a quiet popping sound when your needles move through the fabric? These are all signs that your needle is dull and it's time for a change. Okay? Now, what Bargello is a bunch of different colors, okay? This fabric A, B, all the way to R. Okay, A, B, C, you can see here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. This is your black binding. Okay, I'm not so sure I'm going to do it black, but well. Okay, so they're saying that your fabric A is canary, B is marigold, C is curry, olive is fabric D, fabric E is basil, scuba is F, that's pretty. Aquarius is G, cerulean is H, Pacific is I. I know it looks like a 1, but it's an I. Violet is J. Mulberry is K. Gumdrop. Ooh, look, I like that. L. Lavender is M. Petal is N. Phony is O. Sangria is P. Flame is Q. Cantaloupe is R. Okay. Additional requirements you need is 3 3/4 yard of backing, 61 by 76 inch quilt batting, thread to match, rotary cutter, ruler, and mat, basic sewing and pressing supplies. Okay. Now, this is strip piece waves of jewel tone solids undulate across the surface of this Bargello quilt. In bright and bold colors, your finished quilt will stop everyone in their tracks. It will be a wow moment for sure. Okay, note, I recommend reading through all directions before preparing and arranging the strips as directed in steps 7 and 8, and the accompanying chart on pages 4 and 5. Using a smaller stitch length when sewing the strip sets together will keep them from coming undone when subcutting into smaller sections. Alright, so what do we need? Fabric A through R, cut 4 2.5 inch times width of fabric, or 6.35 centimeters times width of fabric strips. Okay? So strips A and I together in the order shown to make a total of 4 identical strip sets. Press the strips in 2 of the strip sets toward fabric I for strip set A and the remaining 2 strips towards fabric A for strip set B. Label the strip sets to keep them separate. Okay, I know this sounds like, oh my gosh, but if you got this one that I got, okay, this came with mine. Okay, and they already did the, they already cut all the 2.5 inches for me. See, look at this. 2.5 inches. 2.5. All the way down. Okay, if you just bought your, materials the way you want it, you want to cut it in the 2.5 inches, okay? And as you can see, there is 4, this one is 4 of each, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. There are 4 of each. I guess I got 1, 2 right here, and then 1, 2 of the same color. I think, I haven't really checked it out. I think it's pretty, it's never been opened. Pretty cool. That they did this for me, because that saves me a lot of time on cutting. I mean, a lot of time. Oh yeah, you've got a ton of, it's in plastic. Okay, pull it out. That would be your binding, I guess. Backing, binding. Okay. Yeah, it's in plastic. But look at all this. Of the same. And all this of the same. We're going to be doing this in different sizes, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these, you know, like A, B, C, D, E, strip A, strip B, okay? And then we're going to go J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, strip A, strip B, okay? And you're going to fold it into a tube like you would. I don't know if you guys have made a trip around the world, but those are done and folded into tubes. So you take both sides, okay, together, you face them together so that the outer part of it is facing you, okay, and then whatever strips they're telling you to cut it into, you want to cut it into, for example, right here you want to subcut the strip A tubes, okay, which would be this one and this one, into 8 2.5 inch, 14 2-inch, 16 1.5, and 8 1. See, into these different sizes. And then we're going to subcut the strip B into 2.25 inches, 1 3/4, and 1 1/4. And then we're going to label each of them so that we know what we're doing and we don't lose track of what's going on, okay? So, we're going to fill these together. Okay, we're going to take the first ones, which are A and B, and we're going to sew it together. We are not going to iron it, okay? We're going to keep sewing it all the way until we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so we have 9 and 9. Okay. Yeah, 4 identical strip sets, and then we're going to press them in 2 of the strip sets towards fabric 1 A, and 2 remaining strips towards fabric A for step B. Okay, and we're going to label them, and we're not going to start cutting them yet. We're just going to I don't know how or where. Hopefully they're already cut, because I don't know where to cut them if they're not cut. It's not telling me where to cut, okay? It's just telling me do not press either of the seams until we're done with everything on each of the, okay? And then we go to right here where we're going to subcut what they're asking us to do, okay? And then we're going to label each of the strips. Alright, I think I'm going to use my numbered pens and then also label what it is with my post-it notes. Okay, so refer to the chart on pages 4 or 5 as you prepare and arrange the strips for the top and bottom halves of the quilt top. Following steps 7 and 8, you will unsew specific tube width between 2 fabrics designated in the chart to create strips for the top half of the quilt top. Okay, what they're saying to do is take your seam ripper. Let's say you have the these two right here lined up, okay? Well, we want to go down and make the, so it looks kind of like it's waving, right? Like a wavy looking thing. So you take this and cut in between this right here, this purple and this light purple, and you remove the seams, okay, and then you move this down 1 and that down 1, okay, and that down 1, so that's no longer matching. It's down so that it looks like stuck on my mat here, the Bargello. See how it goes down 1, down 1, down, down, down. That's what they want you to do. And I know I learned all this on the Trip of the World, or Trip Around the World. Okay? And then you will also be directed to remove a specific fabric from one end of the resulting strip. Take your time and pay careful attention to figures 5 and 6. Okay, we haven't gotten that far yet. This is going to be your top half here. Okay? It's like, I think this is like the middle right here, is that arrow. So, it's showing right here, 1 to 45. So, and then A, straight up like that. And B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Yeah. It's all there. Okay? So starting with a 2.5, 6.35 centimeter strip, unsew the strip tube between fabrics Q and P. Place the strip with fabric P at the top